Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have the King of Games video. So just a little later than the off of the month, and yeah, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I've actually done it with NEOS Patient, of course, Eternal Bond. So it's a slightly different version than the one I played in one of my streams last week. So you wanna definitely see this, plus you wanna check the replays. Love to play this version, honestly. It's not the best one, of course, but it's the most fun in my opinion, and one of the versions that can achieve Duel, Ultimate Nightmare plus Kluger on the field. Literally it's the most consistent about this. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Duel, of course, and with the skill Eternal Bond. So I don't think I need to explain Eternal Bond, right? So what we are taking advantage of here is the miracle contact that comes out of nowhere. So basically, once that you have our boys in the graveyard, NEOS included, the miracle contacts created by the skill can actually give us access to either of these spicy boys, as you can see right here. So I'm talking about Stormy NEOS above all, because this dude can pop all the spell and trap cards, plus if you're struggling against a monster that can't be destroyed, can't be targeted, you can just wait for the end phase, and this dude will first shuffle itself back into your extra deck and then shuffle all the cards your opponent, actually all the cards on the field, into the deck. So that's really nice. But this is basically to force back rows. Then we have this spicy boy as well, that can be nice to pop some annoying cards on the field. Most of the times I'm talking about continuous spell cards or field spell cards, or also a crackdown, for example, that your opponent used to steal one of your monsters with. So very nice. Then we have the super poly targets: Skridao, Gaia, the Shining, and the Brave NEOS itself is both a super poly target to basically get rid and interrupt your opponent with any level 4 or lower monster, or it can be a target for your miracle contact, of course, because you're playing all these level 4 or lower monsters. So you're gonna say, how can these work if you're only playing 4 NEOS Patients and 3 Convert Contact? Your combo Convert Contact plus a NEOS Patient in hand is never going to happen, right? Wrong, because we're playing triple Convert Contact, and practically we're playing 7 NEOS Patients. Why? Thanks to this jolly right here, Fusion Conscription. Now, Fusion Conscription, it's good for 3 reasons. The first one is actually the Convert Contact combo. So if you have Convert Contact plus Fusion Conscription and you're missing your NEOS Patient, one of your NEOS Patient monsters, in order to use Convert Contact to thin the deck and draw 2 cards, well, you can use Fusion Conscription to reveal any of these guys right here and add any of these guys right here. You add them to your hand, Convert Contact, draw 2, there you go. Second effect, if this can be basically your filler for the full combo. We know the full combo of this deck is ending with the Ultimate Nightmare on the field, plus of course a NEOS Kluger, right? To achieve that, you need a Duel in your hand plus a NEOS. You wanna summon Duel, going into all the flip summon all the way till the Ultimate Nightmare, and then the last flip summon to get your miracle contact, and use it to fuse basically the Duel from your graveyard and NEOS from your hand. But what happens if you do not have NEOS in your hand? Well, Fusion Conscription can add it for you to your hand, so you can use it to grab a NEOS Fusion, in Elemental Hero NEOS, so you can go into your full combo. Duel, Ultimate Nightmare plus NEOS Kluger. And last but not least, this could just be a preparation for your next turn play. So you can just grab another Duel for next turn, actually a Duel or a NEOS, anything you think you might need for the next turn, because the downside of this card is that the monster you add from your deck to your hand is not, you can't summon it. You can't normal summon, you can't set it, so once you grab it, you either make it come to the deck with the Miracle Contact, or you're basically using it for combat contact. There are no other choices. Of course the Super Poly, of course the NEOS Wiseman. In this build, guys, I'm only playing one NEOS Fusion, two NEOS Fusion I wanted to say, and one NEOS Kluger, just because having all these different monsters to actually having access to all these different monsters, talking about the Glow NEOS and the Grand NEOS, a NEOS Fusion in your hand can be much more versatile, even if, to be 100% honest, there have been some moments when I wish I had a second Kluger, so it might be up to you. Another thing you might play if you want to try, just if you're a NEOS enjoyer, right? You can try also the Dark Panther. That can be can enable so many nice plays. You can literally go into the Dark Panther. This dude can literally copy the effect of one monster your opponent controls. So you can literally copy, for example, a Crystal Wing and have a negation for this turn. That would be literally insane. Thus actually enabling you the access to the Dark NEOS that can negate the effect of a face-up monster on the field. Might be useful. And if you want to go for of course the spies and the risk play, you can also put in Chaos NEOS, just because it's so easy literally to summon the Storm NEOS with this deck, because once you have combat contact, you're basically done. So you can also think about going into Chaos NEOS. It's just as a risky play, a risky effect, you know, but still it can be something to have fun. Anyway, I used this to reach King of Games. To be 100% accurate, I started from Legend Rank 4. That's where I left you guys in the last stream on Wednesday. I was at Legend Rank 4, and then I used this deck to climb all the way. I was testing it, and it just happened. I reached King of Games with this, so from 4 to King of Games. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I really love this new Spatian version. It really puts some more anime tension on the Eternal Bond skills. I hope you enjoyed this, and let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay, this was my rank up from Legend Rank 4 to 5, and we have as you can see right here, it's me to go first, and in theory I would have bricked, but practically not. So Fusion Conscription to grab one of my new Spatian boys, Combat Contact to basically draw 2. I've got another one, there you go, drawing again. And now we have the full combo with actually even more, with of course all the way into Ultimate Nightmare plus NEOS Fusion plus Super Poly Sat. So that was very nice. I got the Miracle Contact as a folder to discard. This is Lunalights, of course, going with Allure of Darkness to go to draw a couple of cards after the tanky, then Kaleido check to basically have access to Leo Dancer straight away. But I have an extra deck monster, so that was probably not needed. So Leo, it's the field. Martin to grab a Lunalight Fusion plus the Fox to reduce my attack to 0. That's gonna be tough actually. Tiger is not done yet. Emerald Bird, effect negated. Special summon of Martin, so it's got a rank 4 to go into. It's got the Sin. Okay, fine. He went giving up basically the Ultimate Nightmare. He attacked. I get to inflict some damage, plus Kluger, of course, floating and giving actually having Wiseman on the field. And this was the easiest win of my life. I had to do nothing. So he attacked into Wiseman. I don't think he realized that even if you pop it, the effect still applies and you lose. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys, against Bandit Keith. And this hand is not looking good, isn't it? So let's see what we have. Triple back row here, but we got the combat contact. So to unbreak the hand, double combat contact, drawing again, triple combat contact. Look at this, and now we got everything we need. Duel to start with. It's got Book of Moon. That's fine. We can just grab the miracle contact straight away. Then what we miss here? The NEOS. So fusion conscription, grabbing the NEOS. Miracle contact into first the Storm NEOS to pop everything. He's got the Maldorcha Knights to negate my effect, but now I've got NEOS fusion. This dude can still attack. I had the super poly for next turn. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, actually, right? So it's us to go first. We have the fusion conscription to begin with, grabbing the Duel for next turn here, because we have NEOS plus NEOS fusion. That's our turn 1. We have, of course, the super poly set, so we are kinda chilling right here. And yep, let's see what he's got. He's got live twins. Summoning the Kisi Kill, that summons Lila, then live twin channel, and he actually stayed there because he knew I had super poly, so he's waiting. He prefers to have a couple of mods on the field rather than just one, so actually rather than just 0, because I can just super poly. So I summon Duel all the way to Nightmare, to Terror Incarnate, to Ultimate Nightmare, then grabbing of course my Miracle Contact, so I can just go into the Grand NEOS, actually Brave NEOS right here. Start attacking. He's got the effect of the Lila and the Sea Kill, that's fine, but compulsory to target the Kluger, but guess what? Super poly to dodge it. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Fourth duel, third win in a row against a very scary Orcust Dark Lord, starting with Cupid Volley, actually milling the horror that he needed, so he could go all the way into automation, drawing a couple of cards, Skeleton to bring back the Galatea, Xyz summoning on top of that, the Dingirs of course, recycling the Skeleton plus banishment of the Dark Lords. Jeez, are you for real? Ambush to grab the Dark Lord Contact to get Ambush back on the actually Ishel back on the field. The effect is to summon Ambush and the summon again to grab the Sanctified Dark Lord, that is basically a negation that does not target. Plus another back row. Let's see what we have. Convert Contact to begin with. Another Convert Contact was perfect, so we started with Duel using all the way the skill till we got Ultimate Nightmare hitting the field. Then of course we're gonna have a Miracle Contact. We have the NEOS, so we can just use a Miracle Contact to force the back row. So of course our choice will be Storm NEOS. So NEOS to use its effect, negated with the Sanctified Dark Lord, that's fine. And then NEOS fusion into Kluger, and here comes my mistake. I didn't attack in the end with Ultimate Nightmare because I was afraid of him using the effect of Ishel to negate it, and I would have taken the damage. That was my what I was scared of, and that could have been kind of the problem, to be honest. But still, Storm NEOS being on the field was just something that made him waste more resources. He started with Cupid Volley, milling a couple of stuff, then Ishel again to recycle Linktree Unicorn, discarding a card to get rid of the Kluger, so no effect involved. Then the effect of Skeleton to summon the Orcust to, of course, pop the store to send the summoners to the graveyard. Is not done yet. Dark Lord Contact into the Nusten, summoning the boy. But actually, how did he negate? Yeah, he used the effect. Actually, used the effect at the beginning to negate. As you can see on the side, actually used Shell effect at the beginning to negate, to return the Sanctified Dark Lord from his graveyard. To negate the effect of Duel. Okay, so what could I have done differently was to attack the previous turn, so that he had already wasted the effect of Sanctify the Lord, thus not having it now. That could have been the plan. But still, in the end, I was right, because even if he negated it, he attacked. I took the damage, but as soon as Ultimate Nightmare hits the graveyard, the effect is no longer negated, so he takes the damage, and that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, 5th win in a row, rank up to King of Games against the 5 win in a row. So yes, but we went second. We had the perfect hand here. Actually, not the perfect hand, because to go to have a lethal through the board that he's actually creating, we need Duel. Duel plus Kluger. Now, we already have NEOS, that's fine, but we need the summonable Duel. That means we can't just search Duel with Fusion Conscription, otherwise we can't summon her. So we need to draw Duel without Fusion Conscription. So we got the Mole, I started with Conscription to thin the deck even more, and now first Combat Contact to draw a couple of cards, second Combat Contact, there you go, and I've got her, I've got Duel, and now it's just so easy all the way till Ultimate Nightmare. Of course, the NEOS is already in my hand, so I'm grabbing the Miracle Contact to go into Kluger, and of course I'm gonna finish him just with effect damage. He's using Blue Eye Spirit Dragon to summon Sun Dragon Inti. That is not gonna change things. First the Ultimate Nightmare to get 3k out, then Kluger to use its effect, other 1500. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. For all of the Jaden fans and also the NEOS fans, but most of all the NEOS SPACIANS fans, this is for you, my boys. Hope you enjoyed this. I was so happy to reach COG with it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.